We're recording, guys.
All right. Okay, let's jump right back in. They only missed one slide.
This is still the first slide.
Yes, still the first slide. We've got the 20s launching next Monday, August 8th, with a new episode airing every week. It's a super dramatic reality show where they're looking to find the next Beachbody super trainer and their signature program. The next thing that's launching on Beachbody On Demand is a 3-week yoga retreat. It is a 3-week program. It's exactly what it sounds like. Carl talked a lot about how important it was and how long it took them to develop this program to be really, really beginner friendly. He said something like over 60% of Americans are interested in learning more about how to do yoga, but they don't go to a yoga studio because they're afraid of all of the kind of pretentiousness that surrounds it, the frills, as you would, like the candles and the chanting and the Om and all the history and the Sanskrit and all that. So he really wanted to strip it away and literally take it down to the mat. So each week, gradually, you build a foundation of your yoga moves, and you build on it, and it progresses. So that's going to launch in September. They don't have a solid date yet, but keep your eyes on the FAQ. All of these shows are in the FAQ with information, so go ahead and check this out. That's where I got most of this, because I wasn't taking notes at the general ceremony, because it was outside and it was way too hot. The last thing, which I'm really excited about, is the Fixate Cooking Show. It's with Autumn and her brother, Bobby Calabrese, who is a professional chef. They work together, and they're creating 4 to 7 minute episodes. Each episode will focus on one recipe. It's going to start on August 19th. They're going to be including the recipes as PDFs and including grocery lists for every recipe. And what I also think is going to be really, really important for all of us as we run challenge groups and deal with new customers who are being introduced to the container system is they're also going to be releasing a 4-episode Container 101 series, which really breaks down how to meal plan with the container system. And and it also will show a couple of different meal prep strategies. So I think that's going to be a really, really great visual way for us to share with our challengers how to use the containers and also different methods to get them set up for success. So Natasha, if you want to go to the next slide. Rachel, do you want to talk about this one, or?
Yeah, sorry. I am sorry, guys. That was the cop from my accident. Anyway, so an awesome new program is going to be coming out in November, and that is Core de Force, and it is with our new celebrity trainers. You might know them if you have done any old school Beachbody programs like Les Mills Pump or Combat, because Jericho and Joel were both in those programs. And this is actually, I feel like, Beachbody's response to Les Mills Combat here. And so it's going to be a mixed martial arts style workout. The workouts are going to be 30 to 45 minutes long. You're not going to have any kind of equipment. And it's a 30-day program, which I think is awesome, because it's I feel like it's a great program that you can toss in between like a hammer and chisel round or a body beast round or something like that, to just give you that quick, slim down cardio that you need for that. That's going to be launching on November the 1st, and we are going to have access for the first 30 days fully on Coach at teambeachbody.com versus beachbody.com. And there's going to be a preview that's going to be out in October on BOD. So I'm super excited about checking that out as well.
Mm-hmm. Do you want me to do this one? All right. The other super, super exciting thing that we all need to be talking about this month, because it launches next month, this is going to be great for boosting those points for Team Cup, is the Beachbody Health Bet. So if anyone has done like a diet bet, it's the same idea, except instead of all the people contributing putting money in the pot, Beachbody is putting money in the pot. They are betting $1 million that our customers will fall in love with getting healthy. They are starting the pot off with $1 million, and they are adding $5 for every challenge pack sold in August, and the cap on that is $3 million. So the challenge is going to run from September 5th to October 2nd. It's going to be tracked exclusively through the My Challenge Tracker app. And in order to be eligible for the final cut, you and your customers have to track 3 workouts per week and 5 shakes per week with a selfie to prove that you did it for the 4 weeks consecutively. And then Beachbody will send them a check. So however which way the pot splits, you're going to get a payout. So this is a great way. Not only does Beachbody offer a money-back guarantee on all of their programs if you don't like them, if you do them, they will pay you. So this is a fantastic new way to really market all of the awesome programs that are on sale for August and get people who are maybe a little bit more skeptical or a little bit more frugal to kind of jump in, because this is a great opportunity to make a little extra cash just by changing your life.
And I also feel like this is an awesome way for you to actually do a cold message. Very easy for you to do a cold message because you are serving them.
Yeah.
You need to earn money through this challenge. So, I mean, I have definitely sent out cold messages to people about my original OG mom's weight loss challenges back before I was doing Beachbody. So, I mean, that's the same type of thing. So I think it's an awesome opportunity. We are also going to have a Coach Online Office app, which is going to be awesome. Right now, if you have ever worked from your phone or tried to check out the sponsorship drill down from your phone, sometimes it's crazy on a Wednesday night. But now you will be able to do most of those things, not actually the sponsorship drill down right now, but from the app. So it's going to have searchable capabilities. It's going to have alerts. It's going to have reports for you to have on your phone. And Elite and Premier are going to have access to it first starting on Monday. And we'll test it out and make sure that it looks great for you guys. And then a month from then, on September the 6th, it will be available to every coach. So you'll be able to download this app and then use that as your back office. That's really awesome, honestly, because I am always on that thing, I feel like.
And we've been waiting for 3 years.
Yeah, that too, because they announced something similar to this on the cruise in 2014.
So Sheena, to answer your question, coaches are eligible for the health bet. And you can read more about all the details and the qualifications with FAQ number 4477 with all the rules and like when the checks are going to be sent and all that fun stuff. Okay. So now like the meat of it. I think some of the biggest overarching themes from Summit, one of the biggest takeaways I got out of it was that as coaches, we have to commit to a program ourselves. As someone, I forget which one of them said, but they said the speed of the leader is the speed of the pack. We're not going to be able to lead effectively. We're not going to be able to lead effective teams or coach our challengers well if we are not focusing on our own journeys first, and if we are not committing to a Beachbody program as prescribed. That means not doing hybrids. That means not jumping around from workout to workout. I mean, yes, if you're like you're in between one, but really finishing a program from day 1 to day 21, day 30, day 60, however long. So that was a huge, huge takeaway for me, and it got me really excited about trying some of the new stuff that's coming out. I also think one of the other things was I think Chalene Johnson talked about this, and almost all the top coaches talked about this in their workshops, and that is that your story is your most valuable tool in this business. You guys who are on my team know that I talk about this a lot, but the fact of the matter is that anyone could buy any of the Beachbody programs from literally anywhere. You can buy them at thrift stores, at garage sales, on Craigslist, from an infomercial, on eBay. The reason people buy from us is because they want us as their coach. So it's really important that you are continually telling your story over and over and over again and in different ways. Shalene said something about how when people see someone they identify with making a change, they are also inspired to change themselves. And I think that is really important because you never know what aspect of your story, what aspect of what you're putting out on social media that people will identify with. And that is really important. It's really vital because that's where the heart of this business really is. And then let's see. So what did she else do? Yeah, she said, in your story, others will see themselves. It's really that simple. The other, let's see, one more. Don't give up too early. If any, you guys on the Sculpted Brilliance page, like the day of, Erin posted the Gary Vee talk. Y'all need to watch it. Y'all need to watch Gary Vee lay some truth down on all of us. He said, and I put this quote is on one of the next slides, but the biggest reason that most people are going to fail is because they don't have the patience to stick it out. They don't have the patience. They want a quick fix right now. They want to make one post about a challenge group and get instant results. They want to send out, be really good on messaging one day, and then when they don't get any replies from that one round of messaging, they quit. The most important thing is patience. The other really big theme, and I think this was really drove the point home yesterday. If any of y'all were on Instagram and saw the launch of Instagram stories, you have to adapt to changes, especially in social media, because that's the medium we work on. While the majority of people are sitting around bitching about Instagram stories and whether or not it's ripping off Snapchat or whether or not it's relevant or if it's stupid, I think it's dumb, blah, 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 blah. While those people are all like complaining about it, there are people on there right now who are making money because they are embracing the new changes in communication and running with it. So get on Snapchat, get on Instagram stories, get on Musical.ly, get on all these little apps that the rest of the world is complaining are stupid or dumb, and start getting an advantage, because you don't want to be the person who joins a new platform like 3 years after it's popular. Not fun. And then the other one is just do the work. Like, it really is that simple. You have to, as Melanie Mitro said in her talk, which is on her YouTube, I would highly recommend everyone watch it. It's her talk from the general session on Saturday. It's on her YouTube channel. It's 20 minutes long. She said the biggest thing she did was outwork the competition, and that's what it came down to. It really just comes to dialing it in and doing the work. So, Rachel, you want to go to the next one?
Yes. So here's some memorable quotes that Kayleen found. She actually wrote this part. Actually, Kayleen, do you want to do this one too? And then, because my 3 slides are after that, so I can just finish it up.
Sure. All right. So a lot of this is from the Gary Vee talk. You can tell a lot of us were influenced by that. But like I said, the disproportionate reason that the people in this room will not succeed is because of your lack of patience. And that was like a punch to the gut for a lot of people, I think. Another one, provide so much value that people feel guilty about not buying from you. People are asking all the time about how to maximize like their like page, or the fact of the matter is you just have to provide value. Like, think of where you were before you started this journey and what you were confused about and what you needed help with. Like, did you need meal plans? Did you need recipes? Did you need like easy modifiers for hard exercise moves? Think about brainstorm all the things that you needed, and then start providing them for free. Give it all away, to the point where people will be so grateful for what you're providing them that it'll be second nature for them to respond when you post a challenge group ad, or when you post about an opportunity. You've got to give so much away that when you do make the ask, people don't even think twice about it. And that ties into the next quote, which is, it doesn't matter how many followers you have, it matters how many followers you have that care. Christina Delgado said, society conditions us to stop instead of becoming unstoppable. You know, think about how many dreams we all had as a kid and all the things that we wanted to be, you know, astronauts and ballerinas and doctors and all these things. And at some point along the way, we let the world around us tell us that those dreams were too big, or that they were too complicated, or that only a small amount of people are actually able to go into that field. So why even try? It is up to us, if we're going to be extraordinary, to tell those voices to stop and embrace the fact that we can be unstoppable. The only thing that's holding us back is ourselves. Lindsay Martin, who has a really fantastic story. She was one of the stories that came out during the general session. I really recommend looking her up. She overcame a lot, and she really found her, I'd say, almost like her salvation through Beachbody. She has really, like, her story brought me to tears. Your why has to trump your fear. I think the magic formula that I took away from Summit is that the magic formula is the willingness to do the work and a vision to carry you through on the days where you don't want to do the work. You really, really have to tap. If you're someone who wants to really take off with this business, if you want to be a full-time coach, if you want to walk across that stage, if you have big dreams for this business, you have to really tap into your why and your vision for the future, so that when you have to put in the late nights, when you really just don't want to send one more message, your why is stronger than all of those things that are inconvenient or maybe make you uncomfortable. For me, I know some of you know that I recently quit my job, and in just 2 months, I'm going to be a full-time coach. I'm moving to New Orleans, which is my dream city. And I have to tell you that I have visualized what it's going to be like to wake up on that balcony and drink that coffee and and walk down the French Quarter. And I visualize that every single day. And that's what gets me to do the stuff that I don't want to do. So tap into it. Tap into your dream. Really think about what your life is going to look like if you get to achieve all these things, and let that propel you forward. Melanie Mitro said, don't settle for average. Hard work attracts hard workers. If you're trying to build your team and you're having trouble finding people who also want to build so that you can really create like a solid downline, look at yourself and see the work that you're putting in, because it's reflective of the people who are responding to you. And then Shanti said it perfectly. People will connect more with your vulnerability than with your perfection, because perfection is temporary and change is constant. So by putting ourselves out there, we can really make a huge difference. I think Katie is a great example of this. Katie was brave enough today to post her first transformation picture, even though it was super uncomfortable. And she's had amazing results. She's lost 40 pounds in like 3 months. Go to her page if you haven't. But the response that she's gotten in the day that she's done that has been phenomenal. And this girl's on fire right now. So really, like, putting yourself out there and doing the uncomfortable thing can reward you in really amazing ways. All right. Off the sofa.
All right. I'm going to try to finish this real fast. So be at Summit next year. It's going to be July 6th, 13th through 16th. It's going to be in New Orleans, which I'm super excited about. mainly at the Superdome. So if you need to get a hotel, go ahead and try to get something closer to the Superdome versus the New Orleans Convention Center, because just the core and the workouts are going to be at the convention center. Tickets are currently $195. They are going to go up. So you want to get those right now. And if you can, book a hotel and see us next year at Coach Summit so we can have loads of fun in the Big Easy. It's Team Cup time this month, so I don't know if you've I sure as heck hope that if you're on this call, you're on a team. So basically we just, all of the challenge pack sales, rank advancement, challenge pack sales, those are how you get your points. You get prizes for all the points that you earn. Embrace live video, because that's the wave of the future in regards to Facebook, but do it with value. Don't just hop on live video and be like, and then so I went to the store today and oh my God, somebody said so-and-so, so-and-so. No one cares. Like, post a live video with a recipe, post a workout. We posted a workout today. Post a meal prep thing. Like Leslie posted what her pantry looks like and stuff like that. Those kind of things add value and have people want to continue to follow you in your journey. Take massive action this month. Like, I don't know if you saw the Gary Vee video I posted, but everybody else is sitting back and they're not doing anything. This is the time for you to get ahead for the last quarter of the month. Of the year. And then follow the calendar that's posted on the team page so that you know when to do a free group next week, when our sneak peek is, this and that, whatever. Like Kayleen said, that Shalene talked about, I just kind of wanted to touch on that a little bit more. Telling your stories that have solutions to them. So you want to be the hero of your story. We don't want to hear a story where you're still struggling and you're broke as a joke and sitting on your ass. We want to hear a story where you have found a way to overcome whatever that is, through fitness, through Beachbody coaching, through whatever, your personal development, whatever it is, because that is what is inspiring to them. You can't continue to talk about your anxiety or, whatever the case is, if you haven't found a way to overcome. And, I understand that anxiety, I have anxiety really very bad as well. And so I know that there's sometimes that there are things that you can't necessarily overcome in that moment or whatever, but you can talk about how you move past it, how you get through it, those kind of things. And those are really important to your audience. And here are some tips for success. Read your personal development before you're working out. And that's just so that way while you're working out, you're putting that all in your head and like just filling your cup up basically. If you're on it with your fitness, then you're going to be on it with your business. And that's just all there is to it. Being a product of the product, there's a reason that is one of our vital behaviors. If you're not putting yourself and your story out there, then you're not attracting people to you. So if you're just posting constantly about the challenge pack sales that are happening, and if you're just posting constantly about Shakeology, that in a picture with your Shakeology cup or whatever, no one cares. They don't care that 21 Day Fix is on sale for $140, y'all. They don't. What they care about is that you busted your butt for 21 days and you lost 15 pounds. That's what they want to hear. They don't want to hear that it's on sale. They don't care. Stop doing that.
They don't know what it means.
What?
They don't know what that means.
No, they have no idea what that is. When you say join my challenge group, no one has a clue what a challenge group is. When they say drink Shakeology, not everybody knows what Shakeology is. I know, less than a minute. Okay, you're not a walking billboard for Beachbody, so stop doing it. Stop just posting Beachbody related stuff. Be you, and then sprinkle it in as your daily life. And know your why, because that's the most important part, and that's going to drive you forward. But also know that can change. Mine has definitely changed over the last 3 years. Tasha's has changed over the last 3 years. I'm sure Kayleen has changed just recently since she put in her notice for her full-time job. It's okay to have your why change, but you have to have one so that you can get up every single morning and actually get out there. And you can go ahead and let somebody tell you no and just be like, on to the next one. Okay? So there you go. I've got to go because it's about to cut off on us. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the evening. Thank you, Kayleen, so much for doing most of this slideshow because I just phoned that in. I'm sorry in advance. I'll talk to you guys soon. Go hit Success Club by the 5th. Every single one of you on this call. Virtual high five.
I'm hitting it by the end of the day.
Go Team Cup. Oh wait. Is there crap? There's chats.
Kaylee was
Oh, okay.
You're still recording.
Okay. Bye.